You know, it almost sounds cliche, but this is one of our favorite parts of the year. And clearly, based on the crowd here, we're not the only ones who think that about the Boone County Fair. And the guy sitting right next to us is one of the people responsible for all of this fun, this festivities. Tom Ratcliffe, you work on this all year long. First of all, how does it feel to have opening day here and we're looking up, there's not a cloud in the sky?
My guy, first off, thanks for being here, and it's wonderful. This is just an absolutely beautiful day, and the forecast for the rest of the week looks really good. So come on out to the Boone County Fair. The people are rolling in the gates. We have a full fairgrounds with lots of activities and things to see and do and eat. So come on out to the fair.
Now, Tom, this is the biggest county fair in the state. What makes this fair so unique and so special?
Well, it's a family community event. The whole community is involved in this fair, not just the Grange. The Grange is a big part of it, of course, but other organizations, we have thousands of volunteers that come out here. It's a family community fair, and we're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we focus on the family. We don't have a beer tent, things like that. And we have a great layout as far as the fairgrounds is concerned. We have paved streets and so forth, so it's easy to get around, so forth. And we have lots of free entertainment and lots of things to see. We have these all-American stunt dogs and the pork chop review with these pigs, and we have magicians and local bands of all sorts all day in the entertainment pavilion. We have 3 commercial buildings full of vendors, and we have hundreds of vendors outside. Plus all the food trucks and trailers and stuff. You can have anything you can possibly want food-wise. We have saltwater taffy, we have barbecue, homemade barbecue, all kinds of great stuff. And plus the Cosmos have the sweet corn, and the Fireman Donuts, very famous, and the Boy Scout potatoes and stuff, baked potato. I mean,
that's the trifecta right there.
Those are all so good.
Right? There's ice cream, there's donuts, you tell how
and then
long
sweet
we've been
corn.
here, and the corn.
Yep.
All 3 of those right next to each other. This fair has a really long history in the community. We're talking pre-turn of the century, and not just the most recent turn of the century.
No. Yeah, about 1855 or so. I actually started over at Big Thunder Park by the courthouse in Belvedere, where some farmers got together to show their cattle, and compare which one had the best cow, And that's how fairs all started back in the mid-1800s, and it grew from there to Spencer Park was the old fairgrounds, where we took over as the Grange in 57, and we moved out from here in 63. We got this property, and the first fair out here was in 64. So next year will be our 60th fair out here.
Wow.
So it's kind of our 60th anniversary next year, being out here at this fair. And we started out with 83 acres. We now have 183 acres. So there's plenty of free parking. We have 5 gates, very convenient to get in. You don't have to walk real far to get into the fair. So come on out. We're cheap. It's $7 a day. Like you said, $8 the rest of the week. Kids 10 and under are free. Seniors are free on Thursday, 65 and older, and active military is free with a military ID. So come on out.
Fantastic. You mentioned that there was a time when you almost thought that the Boone County Fair would be no more.
Right.
Can you talk about that?
We took over Spencer Park, and we had 40 acres there roughly, and the buildings were old, and we couldn't grow. And the property there was very expensive for that 40 acres, but we needed more acreage. And we were blocked in by the river and the landfill. So we voted in November of 62, the county Grange did, that 63 would be our last fair. But then early 63, like January and February, the Taylor sisters came forward with this 80-acre property out here that made us a great deal, and some of the members put their farms up for collateral so we could do this. I mean, we didn't know. We had flat 80 acres of ground. There was no buildings here, nothing. And we said, okay, let's do it. And we did it. And here we are today. I mean,
and clearly you're doing something right. Now, you started this out thanking us for being here. We need to thank you for letting us be a part of this.
Absolutely.
It truly is a highlight of the year for us to come out here. And it's like a reunion. We get to see you once a year. Exactly. Every once in a while, we'll see you leading up to the fair. But, and then we see you once on opening night, and then you're a blur because you're busy doing stuff, making sure things run smoothly. But Tom, thank you so much for having us out here.
Yeah,
really
thank you guys. Appreciate it.
And we hope the rest of the week goes fantastic for you.
Thank you so much.
Yep.